Hey, hi. How are all of you beautiful people doing on this fine day today? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Due to very popular demand, I will be talking about Ruphas and Yogiri. These past couple weeks have been something. I'll tell you guys that right now. From the back of my car getting scratched, to going to a whole bunch of anime raves, to a whole bunch of Kratos wankers thinking that they have the IQ of a god when they really don't. Did you guys only pick Ruphas this week because she's a blonde and you guys know I have a thing for blonde women? You cheeky bastards. Yogiri has been on this channel multiple times already, and with that, his scalings and hacks have been shown. It's not my fault he gets massacred by Altair and many other very strong characters. Yeah, we all know Yogiri with his third gate, he's able to kill the relationship between two things. He killed the relationship between Dream and Dreamer, completely disconnecting Mitsuki from his own dream and such, leaving him as the only disembodied consciousness solely to sustain the world. I can't even say this shit without messing up because I just don't give a fuck. Okay, cool, he can manipulate causality, whatever. And because he has this type of power and the fact that he killed UEG, all these stupid troglodytes wank his 1-inch dick to high heavens. My god, I just want to punch these Yogiri fanboys in the goddamn throat. Keep talking with your throat all busted up, pussy. But now, what if I told you that UEG is not high outer, and in fact, she's low outer? Yeah, I'll get more into that a little bit later. But enough about Yogiri for now and UEG. Let's talk about Ruphas, but don't worry, I will get back to UEG and Yogiri later. Ruphas is from the series Last Boss, and I honestly think that this is overkill, but I guess you guys like these types of videos, so fuck it, let's do it. For Ruphas, I'm going to start with some abilities she has before she became a goddess, but I'm not going to explain every single hacks, just because like every other character, they have a lot of useless hacks that we really just don't need to talk about. From level 2100 to 4200, she can rewind time, stop time, and accelerate time. She possesses Dina's skill to travel to the past and the future. She can also banish things to a space between dimensions. Also, she can send a target to the ends of space. Man, that's just a way more powerful version of World Rejector, isn't it? She has an innate defense called Technical Guard. Technical Guard prevents an attack from an opponent and reduces the damage taken. Damn, so you're telling me that this Technical Guard that Ruphas has can stop death from instant death? Damn, that's crazy! But let's get to the shit that everybody wants to know about and everyone wants to hear me talk about. End of series goddess Ruphas. When one becomes a deity, their human self vanishes from existence and history as if it never even existed to begin with. Gods are walking singularities who are unbound by all laws, providence, and reason, being an existence that is an impossible probability that should have never even have been created in the first place. Essentially, that's just saying that she's got type 5A causality, to put very bluntly. There's a lot more hacks that go with it, but the baseline is it's type 5A causality. Unlike that piece of shit Yogiri, Ruphas actually has beyond dimensional existence. She created cracks throughout the endpoint, reaching its end level. Even if gods were to be erased alongside their soul, or even erased without any traces, including their historical aspects, they'd come back eventually, or I'm sorry, instantaneously. Even if the very concept of HP from the gods is erased, they would just come back as if nothing happened to begin with. So with that being said, Yogiri saying die will not work and will not kill Ruphas, and let me fucking explain why. UEG is only low outer. From everything we have from UEG, she only transcends the foundation of the hierarchy which is built and restrained. She transcends time and space of the multiverse. This includes the multiverse and time and space, putting her at, again, just basic low outer. That's it. Low outer. That's it. That's it. Yogiri transcends that, putting him at base outer. Ruphas eventually not only surpassed Othinus, but also reached enough power to crack the endpoint itself. The endpoint is a transcendental realm of nothingness that is completely outside and encompasses all concepts, laws, and providences that predate and form all of creation, acting like a background canvas where any amount of levels can be inserted, and she should be capable of transcending further in this matter. This is true fucking power! True high alterversal status! She could permanently kill Othinus if she wished. Gods create laws, concepts, providences, and limits on a whim. freedom, enforcing their own truths and rules by painting over a black canvas that contains and exists beyond all of creation. Like Alvina, she can configure her own settings, manipulating the plot to make herself stronger within her own story. Now, this is true power of plot manipulation. Being able to make yourself stronger and not being able to just say, oh, well, I don't want to die when I feel like it. But here's the funny thing about all of this and why instant death is brain dead garbage! The author himself even stated here that all dimensions are in one universe and may not exist in another. If Yogiri ignores all of those universes, does that just make him like high complex multiversal? Like, think about it like this. If all those universes that transcend whatever and all that stuff is in one universe, then wouldn't that just make all those people like high complex multiversal or like hyperversal or some shit? See, and that right there is the reason why instant death is so stupid and only low intelligent fucktards like this series. Nothing makes sense about this goddamn series. There is shit for high multiversal, universal, and base outer. I said the base outer argument just to make you losers feel better about yourself, because in the end, it don't mean shit. But even okay. Let's backtrack a little bit, right? Let's say that Yogiri is outerversal, right? Just base outerversal. That's as high as he can go when it comes to scaling. Ruphas outscales this dude by miles. There's no competition. Saying death to Ruphas would do absolutely nothing. Ruphas being at the endpoint itself, that transcendental realm that's literally outside of concepts, laws, providences, everything, principles, everything, that already just makes her way stronger than Yogiri. And here's another reason why I mainly believe that Ruphas is league stronger than Yogiri. By Ruphas merely believing that she is stronger, she allows her to be so. This allows Ruphas to passively transcend her enemies, always being one step above them due to the nature of her twisted and childish ego, to the point where she's able to instantly reach infinity, like plus times infinity squared, when she was first confronted by Alvinus. I don't even care. I messed up my own script. Fuck off, man. And they kept still transcending each other after that, with Ruphas eventually surpassing Alvinus's powers as a whole. For her, infinity is just one before her, and she's infinitely stronger. Being at a level of infinity higher than infinity, with the power to achieve even higher infinities above that infinity, there's just what you call infinity beyond. If someone were to go past that, she'll just achieve that standpoint of where it is. So, long story short, whatever Yogiri is, she will infinitely transcend whatever that is. There's just no other way to say it. These Yogiri wankers need to get that dildo out of their ass, go the fuck outside, hit the gym, make some money, stop driving your shitty, ugly Ricer cars around and bringing them to car meets, and just stop being a useless human that brings nothing to society. End of series. Ruphas outscales the end Yogiri easily, no contest. With what I said about the author basically debunking his own character to multiversal plus or whatever that is, I don't know what to say. Does that mean Goku outscales Yogiri? Is that what that means? Is that what we're going with now? Shit, dude. Ooh, that's rough. I can feel my brain cells leaving my body every single time I talk about Yogiri. I can't stand this fanbase. I can't stand this series. They're just as bad as the Dragon Ball wankers, the One Punch Man wankers, and the Kratos wankers. God, I don't even want to get started on Kratos again. There's so many dumb YouTube videos that I've seen recently pop about Kratos soloing. Kratos doesn't solo shit, bro. Alright, I'm done, bro. Just like the video and I'll go buy you a homemade pizza or something. Yeah. Alright, cool. Peace. Now, normally this video would be over right now, but someone just DM'd me on Discord and it's the funniest shit in the world. And yes, it has to do with Yogiri. The Celestial Foundations are accepted to actually be a 2B structure that encompasses timelines within itself. Furthermore, they are considered at least universe size because they are called universes directly. Let's break this down a little bit more. To begin with, the Celestial Foundations don't encompass everything on a conceptual level. Since only the Celestial Foundation, the canopy, the Celestial Axis are conceptual, the rest of the world is pretty much just physical. Given the evidence, the Celestial Foundations cannot be considered a universal structure. As such, they should be downgraded to solar system or universe or whatever that shit is. The Abyss should still possibly be 1C due to the universal size, which would actually make quite a lot of sense. It should go since the Celestial Foundation of Yogiri is stated to be only solar system in size. Since there exists at least more than 10,000 Celestial Foundations within the sea, we can safely put the sea at least multi-solar system level now. Obviously, someone will argue that the sea was stated to be an infinite space and in such a high universal scale, but that's just ratting. You see, infinity can't exist physically. What is infinite is in fact only what is vast enough that appears as infinite, but the thing isn't itself. So no, it can't be infinite. If UEG is above the foundation, which is only like, let's say for example, universal, because that's what it was stated, that would mean that Yogiri is at least hyperversal at best. So forget everything I just said. Yogiri is hyperversal at best. You heard it here, folks, ladies and gentlemen. It's a fucking wrap.